Question for you. Who wants a double dang it? Who wants a dang it so good that it's a hat pick? Makes perfect sense. Hi everybody, I'm Steve Dangle and welcome to this week's edition of Steve's Dang-Its, and it's also next week's edition of Steve's Dang-Its because we're gonna have 6 dang-its. What? 6 dang-its. So many. So every week I talk to producer Drew, the producer, if you will, talk about what should and shouldn't be in the video. And he sent me a list of 6, and I'm like, I'm sure I'll cut this down. And we're doing 6 because this week was so blooper, so dang it filled. We got to include them all. So let's start with a theme that I would have done, plays by the bench, and then after that we'll figure it out and show 3 more. First up, Jamie Benn going down because of the ref.
Oh, what was that? Ben went down at center ice for a moment.
Held his face. Maybe an Aaron hockey stick came up. Didn't see it.
I think he ran into the linesman,
No.
Denny, I believe, right in front of the Panther bench.
Jamie Benn is having a season. Remember that time he won the Art Ross? Ah, those were the days. But about a month ago, right around Christmas, he's getting screamed at by his own team's president. Plucking horse spit, I believe, is what he called him. Shout out Rob Pizzo. And then on this play, he gets completely clotheslined by the ref. Ben has been in some unbelievable fights throughout his career. He seems to only fight big guys, and there's always haymakers. You know the guy can take a punch. Who would have thought that his kryptonite would be a ref? That's a dang it. It's a dang it for Ben because, you know, he got punched in the face. But I think it's a bit of a dang it too for the ref because you think he's thinking, I probably owe him a makeup call at some point. And then if he didn't get one, Ben's gonna go, that's a double dang it. So by that math, we're up to 7 dang its. Are you paying attention? Number 2. You had to know this was gonna be in. People were tweeting it at me all week. It's an easy dang it. James Neal's mouth.
Of contention by Christmas, Dave.
The Canucks were all over them right there. That shift by Pettersson and Besser and Levo, and a penalty call coming up here.
Going to be a 4-minute or 2, and as his stick comes up aggressively right here and clips James Neal in the face, just trying to swat at that puck and didn't get a piece of it. Neal goes down the tunnel for some repairs. Was cut on the play. So a tough break for Biega, who's had some tough shifts in this game. And there's a tooth on the ice right there, I believe.
Couple of teams.
Oh, that's disgusting. Okay, here's just have fun editing this. Just zoom in. I just want you to zoom in. See how fast the teeth just fly out. Oh, there's one right away. There's 2. There's 3. Did that one glance off his shoulder? Is that another one? In total, James Neal, look at them. Look at them. They're shoveling his teeth off the ice. In total, he lost 8 teeth in this incident. And what's crazy, that's not even the worst teeth losing scenario he's had in the NHL. He's lost 13 before. How many teeth does this guy have? He's like a shark. Is that who he's gonna play for next? Could have signed with him. I don't know if they were fake teeth or real teeth. Maybe it was a little mixture. It was like a little box of Timbits. Assorted, some fakes, some holy smokes. Oh, this poor guy's fotch. It's Italian, by the way. Okay, so he was high-sticked in the face by Alex Biega. This season, Biega has 1 goal, 4 assists for 5 points. He has fewer points than teeth knocked out. On this play, he got a 4-minute double minor for drawing blood. Yeah, I guess drawing blood. That's only 30 seconds a tooth. In every way possible, this play is a dang it. Poor James Neal. He's having a great season, right? His contract's pretty nice. Number 3, another stick incident and another one by the bench. Here is Evgeny Malkin and Michael Raffl getting to know each other.
Yeah, Malkin came around with his stick, lost control of it. He had one hand on his stick here, guys, and when it comes across, take a look. The Raffl with a punch, and the stick really swung around. It looked like it just glanced off the helmet of Raffl when it came around, and you got to be in control of your stick.
Pittsburgh penalty to number 71, Evgeny Malkin.
Okay, all right, that is a dang it. That might go beyond dang it. That is extremely dangerous, and the NHL thought so too. Player safety thought so. That is a suspension, 1 game for Evgeny Malkin for just swinging his stick like a lightsaber. Now, I'm glad that a lot of us seem to agree on this play. 1, Malkin can't do that. It doesn't matter that he didn't connect. It's a dangerous play. Can't be in the game. But he's a guy who plays with a lot of passion. He gets the red miss sometimes. You sort of take the good with the bad with Evgeny Malkin, and there's a lot more good than bad. And he's paying for this, and he should be. So that's a dang it. But it's rare that the guy who did a dirty play, who is getting suspended, makes a good point after the game. Here's Evgeny Malkin with a little bit of sass.
Yeah, we have battle, like, and I think he's played dirty, like he's like smashed behind my head, you know, and I'm not trying to like hit his like face, but then I know I'm like not play smart, like, and like 5 minutes left, you know, but it's only like 1 point, like I'm not like any touch him. I look replay, like I just like I know it's dirty, but I miss my stick, not touch his like helmet or shoulder, like just like I don't know, he's dive and like referee give me 5 minutes, like nothing like dangerous, not like not bleeding, nothing like, but I don't know, like I know I like gives them like 5 minute power play, but it's my fault for sure, but play smart next time.
Stop me if you've heard this before. I don't think the Penguins and Flyers like each other. So this is a double dang it. So by the way, we're up to 8 now. I think this might be a bigger dang it for Raffl, because this didn't pop out of thin air, this incident. He's cross-checking him, he punches him in the back of the head, but that happens in hockey all the time. You're right. I hear you screaming. This play is a great example. If you ever have a debate with a friend, if you want to know the difference between embellishment and diving, this is diving. Embellishment is when, you know, maybe you get a little hook and you fall down. There was still a hook involved, just a little one. Probably shouldn't have been called, but you helped it along a bit. You helped sell it. He was holding his face due to an injury he did not receive. That stick did not connect with his face. He dove. It's disgraceful. Did he get anything for this? Don't they fine guys for that? That's disgraceful. You deserve each other. You both be suspended. Dang it, Michael Raffl, stay on your skates. Unless it connects, then by all means, maybe call James Neal's dentist. Now we move on to hat pick number 4 or 6. I'm not even sure anymore. Number 4, proof that even the Stanley Cup champions can have a bad time. Here's Michael Kempney's epic dang it against the Florida Panthers.
Down the Georgetown Hoyas 73-69. Right off the draw, quick chance to start the third. Dadonov robbed, rebound, score. Brassard, 7 seconds in.
And the Caps win the faceoff, goes back to Kempney. He fumbles the puck and loses his skate blade edge, and down he goes. And that leads to that attack. The first one, a spectacular save. The second one, when it kicks back, no chance whatsoever.
Man, the Panthers have had a goofy season, and they're on the receiving end a lot of the time. This one, they set a franchise record. 7 seconds into the period. That's all it took. And I would just love to be right behind the Capitals bench when this goal is scored. You're heading into the third period. You're only down 1 goal to the Florida Panthers. You're probably feeling like you can win this game. You're going, rah, rah, guys. You got 1 goal. We have 20 minutes. We can do it. Are you ready? Let's start fast. Let's go at them. Oh, dang it.
And that leads to that attack. The first one, a spectacular save. The second one, when it kicks back, no chance whatsoever.
It's just so bad on so many levels. Kempney falling down. It's just the falling punctuates it. You could whiff at the puck in your feet and at least stay on them. Once you're down, you just look silly. So Dadonov gets the initial chance. They get 2 shots in 7 seconds, by the way. He gets the initial chance. It doesn't go in. Derek Brassard looking to make a good first impression with his brand new teammates. Oh, dang it, Washington. Underrated part of this dang it, I mean, it's all Kempney. It's 95% Kempney. The other 5% belongs to how unusual it is to have a goalie who has just surrendered a goal because he's standing facing the wrong way. Sometimes he's spinning and he doesn't know where he is. Holtby's facing this way like an EASHL goalie trying to intentionally screw up the game, which people do all the time, and I find it annoying. And I'm sure Michael Kempney did too on this play because he was really hoping Holtby would bail him out. But he didn't, so that's a double dang it in that regard. So that's 9 dang it's. Sticking with the theme of goalies, number 5. Oh, Marc-Andre Fleury, what an adventure, always. M-A-F, the A is for adventure.
Bjorkstrand will wind it down, kicked out in front, Panarin scores into a wide open net. Well, Marc-Andre Fleury, the victim of a bad bounce, right off the end boards, right by him, and right to the Blue Jackets' top scorer. And Artemi Panarin's tied it.
This is a strain bounce off the back wall.
No, this is just, I don't know, it's a routine play. Marc-Andre Fleury has seen plenty of those since coming into the league. I still think of him as a rookie sometimes. He got drafted in 2003. People are talking about him like entering the Hall of Fame. I'm like, isn't he up for the Calder? They try to ring it around the boards and he's like, you know what? I'll go play it like the veteran goalie I am. The puck said, actually, how about I go right in front of the net? And Artemi Panarin's like, it must be my birthday. There's gotta be a bread joke in there somewhere. Flour helped Breadman rise to the occasion. Yes! All right. right, the dang it's video is done. If you are still watching this, I am so grateful. Artemi Panarin with a billboard-sized net to shoot at. There's more. It's like an onion. Fleury just throws his stick in the air like he just slipped on a Mario Kart banana peel, or like me trying to shovel the driveway. I love Marc-Andre Fleury because he's got such a weird style. He knows how to win hockey games, but there are nights where you're like, is this the first time he's played? He looks like Goldberg at the beginning of the first Mighty Ducks. Not a compliment. And this is not a hat pick, it's a dang it. Poor flower. Last one, finally. This is dang it 12. I would say Mike DiPietro. No, this is not his dang it. Well, it is a little bit. I would say this dang it is on the Vancouver Canucks. But I guess it's also DiPietro's. So that's 10 dang it's, round number. So this is exciting and terrifying. Mike DiPietro, Canada's goalie from the World Juniors, gets called up in an emergency scenario for the Canucks. They've had a few injuries.
For the Canucks, you've heard it already, 19-year-old Mikey DiPietro makes his NHL debut in place of the ailing Jacob Markstrom. A Memorial Cup winner 2 years ago with Windsor, Vancouver's third-round pick in 2017. He becomes the second youngest goalie to play for the Canucks in their history.
And the thing is, they're one injury away from this guy having to start. And this is always the way with goalies. If it can happen, it will. I remember a game years ago in junior between the Erie Otters and the Niagara Ice Dogs. The Otters only had one goalie, and they said, we should be fine. First minute, that goalie gets hurt. So they had to get one of the healthy scratches to put on all the goalie equipment and his jersey, but it's not one of the goalie's jerseys, so it's just really tight. Connor Crisp, look it up, it's hilarious. An ancient dang it. In this situation, we have Markstrom going down to injury, so, kid, you're up. It's okay, you got an easy opponent at least, the San Jose Sharks. It's okay though, your Vancouver Canucks teammates are gonna make it really easy on you. No, they're not. Here's the first goal on DiPietro's first shot, and Tyler Mott's face after says it all.
Offensively prolific Sharks team in his first ever NHL contest. Battle behind the net, and they score! Timo Meier on the first shot on goal of the game, and it's 1-0.
Now, if you think I'm going to blame DiPietro for a single one of these goals, you are wrong. I'm sure he was excited to play in his first NHL game, but the fact of the matter is this should have never happened. And the fact that it did happen, the Canucks maybe should have been a little bit more helpful. And if you thought Mott's face showed that it was going to be a long night, this is the second goal. Oh, Ben Hutton with the, I don't even know what to call that. Are you the emergency backup there, Ben? Going for the big, you flashing the leather? DiPietro might have had a better night if they just let him be goalie. So that's like 2 dang-its in one. That's 11 dang-its. Now look, I'm done showing him getting scored on. This should have never happened. Get any random journeyman. Get anyone. Doesn't matter. Don't have one of your star prospects who's a junior goalie playing an NHL game. I had a lot of people tweet me after I said that, like, well, he loved the opportunity. It's only media who's complaining about it. Well, yeah, what's he gonna do? Complain? Publicly? Are you serious? It's his childhood dream to play in the NHL. It's not about that. It's about what's best for his development. Do you think this was good? Okay. Get any random journeyman. And they did. The very next day, they got Marek Mazanets for a 7th-round pick. Surely that trade was available the day before and the day before that. Sign a guy. Do anything but feed your star goaltending prospect behind Thatcher Demko. God, the Canucks are in good shape, to the Wolves, or I guess the Sharks. I know a lot of Canucks fans agree, that's a dang it. And dang it, this was a long video. And dang it, I'm sure it was tough to edit, I'm sorry. That is it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video, click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends, and if you don't, that's the 12th dang it.